Take two.
Hey, welcome back to the Bride and Geek podcast. This is your host, Jessi, and the geek beside me.
That's right.
How you doing today?
Not so bad.
Yeah, that's good.
Not bad at all. There's nobody here but us.
And the dogs.
Yeah.
Are going to be one of those couples that try to finish their lines.
Maybe.
I hate those kind of couples.
Shame on you.
Just teasing.
Shame on you.
So, what are we going to talk about today?
Well, you definitely are chomping at the bit to talk about some paranormal experiences from your past, so let's make it happen, Captain.
Okay. This first one, can't say really was an experience. I don't even know what you would call it. But I was about 19, sitting on my parents' porch with my mom, and I was talking to her about going to my grandma Sears's house, which was my dad's mom. And I went to the house, and I remember walking through the house and seeing all these kind of paintings and just objects. And I remember the kind of car we drove in. I remember being in a car seat. And I told my mom this, and she looked at me all weird. And she said, go tell your dad, what you just told me. And I went and told him, and he's like, that's really crazy. And my mom said, hey, you were just pregnant with me. When we went to Grandma Sears's, she had passed away. And I don't know what that was about.
That is a crazy story.
It was a little weird. And I never met my grandmother because she did pass away. She was gone already. And I know we went to go see her in the hospital while my mom was pregnant with me, and they had gone to see her. But yeah, I have no recollection of anything else. I just remember the front yard and inside the house, the porch, and the car my dad was driving. That's pretty much it on that.
It's bananas.
And to this day, I won't know what is actually, what that was about. Let's see. Probably the year 2001, 2000. We were renting this house, and it was a big, big house. It was in Munhall, PA. And, I took the attic. It was big. Had its own bathroom, 2 big walk-in closets.
This is how ghost stories start. I had my own room in the attic.
It was big. And once in a while, my sister, we would share the room. Anyway, we went. I was actually up in my room one night, and I fell asleep. And I remember the windows. There were little windows, and I think we had like curtains or blankets over them, sheets, to keep the light out. And I remember waking up to like a stabbing pain in my foot and hearing like this loud wind whisper kind of thing. And I remember seeing the curtains like moving, like with the wind. And it was just all a big fog. And I ran down the steps, ended up sleeping on my parents' floor. And my dad had seen stuff there too. But the most freaky thing was you would hear little kids. Like every day. And when you went to go up to the attic, you had to go, there was a door, 2 steps and a door. And there was a light switch on the right-hand side, and you go up about maybe 8, 10 steps. And every time I'd go to get that switch, you would hear giggling. And the one time I heard the giggling and like little kids carrying on, they said, shh, she's coming.
And they didn't put the house up for sale?
No.
Oh,
Here
geez.
I find out my cousin Angie, God bless her soul, she passed away. But she was a teenager, and she had told me her and her friends, before we had moved in, they had a party, and supposedly they did a Ouija board.
Well, that's always good start to a story.
And so that explained a lot of it. And me and my half-sister were playing Pictionary, and I had one of those tall lamps. You plug it in the wall, and it has like the little screw turn, like a 5-6 foot lamp. And for some reason, I picked the card up devil to draw the devil. And we hear the light click, like turn off. And we just like looked at each other and freaked out. We unplugged it and we kept hearing like somebody was turning the clock, the knob. And one of my very good friends, Colleen, she was there on our Easter break, and she kept seeing a guy in a trench coat.
Like an actual guy? Like just a person, like it looked like a person.
It looked like a
Not
person.
like a shadow figure or a black thing or see-through mist. It was
a person.
Like a person.
And I seen it too after that.
That's yeah.
But the kids, that was the scariest because you'd hear them all the time. And I slept up there most of the time by myself. And, seeing that, I don't know if, I think somebody maybe got killed there at one time. I don't know. I don't know the history. I never looked into it, but we ended up moving out of there. And it just seems like everywhere I go, it might follow me. See, that was Mud Hall. McKeesport, living there. Oh no, I totally screwed up. Because the house I grew up in, after that experience I had being in my mom's stomach, the very first experience was I would always get up early. I was maybe in kindergarten and get up to go to the bathroom and brush my teeth. And my bedroom was right by the top of the steps. And it was always dark down there. And I go to the kitchen, I go up to the top of the steps to go down them. And it sounds like someone's making bacon and like washing dishes. Like you can hear the clutter, like whenever you're stacking dishes in a dish pan or whatever. And we had this full basement. And it always felt like someone was watching you. Like you go down the steps and the washer and dryer was there and a shower and a big room. But to this day, I'll always remember it felt like somebody was like following you behind you when you would go do the clothes. And the light, we had a light above us. And I remember just being so scared if I turned to pull that string, if I was going to see something in my face. But that was my childhood home, probably from 4 years old to 13. So that's when it really started, probably the age of about 4 or 5.
At least that's when you remember it starting, right?
Right. And everywhere I went since being an adult, it's followed me too. And I have a bunch of stories too, but we'll get into that a little later, maybe next time. And yeah, it was just, I don't want to say it was cool. Definitely,
I don't know.
Definitely scary.
As you were saying that, it just flashed through my head, and I don't know why, but it was, I see dead people. It was
from the good old movie.
That was a good movie.
What was that movie?
Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense.
Yeah, Bruce Willis.
I mean, I would
Too bad about him, right?
Yeah, he has Alzheimer's, some kind of really bad one.
Yeah, some degenerative thing where he can't remember
and he can't talk.
Anything.
He can't talk.
Oh, really? He can't talk? Oh, no.
It gets to that point eventually with all Alzheimer's and dementia people usually.
Man.
I think it would be cool to have, like, you see those mediums out there and we'll come investigate your house and I can tell you if a spirit's there. And then there's other times I don't think I want to have it because sometimes there's bad juju out there and you don't want to bring that back home and, or let's go explore a cemetery.
Bad juju. I may, or may not, you never know, I may have a Ouija board in the kitchen.
Yes, me. That's funny. Me and my stepson.
I can't believe you bought it for me.
We were at a Goodwill and we were killing some time waiting on him to get off work. And I said, let's go to the thrift store. So he went his way and I went mine. And he came back. He's like, Jessi, look what I found. And I look over and it was a Ouija board. Like it was in its, it had the piece and it had, I believe
it was in its original box with the planchette and the whole deal, the Milton Bradley version.
And I said to him, you're not serious. He's like, yeah, let's get it for Dad. And I said, well, it's kind of cool. I said, okay, because it was only like $2 anyway. And, we brought it home, never played with it, freaked the kids out. They didn't, get that out of here. And I kind of wanted to hang it on my wall as a decoration, because
we still could probably do that,
without the piece. But yeah, that's something I do have, and I know you're not supposed to mess with that because it can bring, it's like a portal door opening for that kind of thing. So if you get a Ouija board, don't play it. Just admire it from afar.
Just admire it.
From afar.
Put it in a frame.
From very far away. But yeah, it's a cool little piece. And I had it up here in the house for a while, and then the kids they made me get rid of it. Or one day they were cleaning and they just took it out of here.
Now you were talking about medium, blah, blah, blah. We have that new attachment coming, the Bluetooth attachment, where we can have people call in. You should have somebody call in.
Yeah. I actually know a girl that's local from here, and her name's Jessica, and she does mediumship and can tell, psychic. And her fiance, she just got engaged to, I can't remember his name, supposedly kind of does devil stuff, like he can pick up like the very bad spirits, maybe.
Like the demonology stuff.
Yeah. He definitely looks like the type too. The little mustache. And
we could call the episode Jessi Squared.
But any of you listening, if you have any stories, or you can email us too, and we can read them out loud for you, or call in.
We could have somebody call in. That would be
very cool.
Interesting.
So, yes.
For sure.
So definitely look into that, guys. That'd make me happy. And know there's other things and other people out there experiencing things. And so you don't tell a lot of people things like that because they say you're freaking loony. You're loony. You're crazy.
Maybe, I don't know, 20 years ago, if you had maybe longer than that, 25 years ago, you said something like this, I'd be like, you're bananas. I did go to a couple, like a haunted railroad station, I think, before we got together.
And you went with your ex-wife to the Jenny
Wade house, yeah.
In Gettysburg, PA.
Yeah, we did a couple things back when Raymond was little.
Oh, we did that fun thing. It was, I think, around COVID time. It was you drive through the haunted horror thing. You would have like Freddy Krueger and Jason and all that. And they would come up and scare you with the chainsaws. And that was really cool. That was cool.
Definitely COVID time because it was, you couldn't get out of your car or nothing. It was just like the car.
And there's a place in Cleveland, Ohio, I believe. It's a restaurant, and they have people dress up as horror film characters, and they sell drinks named after the movies or the characters' names. So
yeah,
looks kind of fun.
Something we haven't done for a while. I should probably get for you one of your ghost people medium speech things, like the audience, like we saw. Oh crap. Saw that Tyler guy.
Tyler Henry.
And we saw Teresa.
Caputo.
And then we saw, it was the one guy from Ghost Hunters.
Yeah, Ghost Hunters.
It was,
Kyle?
what was his name? Oh my goodness, I can't remember his name. He had spiky hair.
I think it was Kyle, but...
Oh, this is going to drive me crazy till you Google it. Because you're Googling right now. You got the Google finger going.
Ghost. Was it Hunters?
It was Ghost Hunters for sure. Oh man, what was his name? Guess what? I know who it is.
God.
Dustin Perry.
Dustin Perry.
It was the same season that Amy Bruni made her appearance on Ghost Hunters. It was season 3.
With Adam Berry, yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't in season 3. Only her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Jason, Grant, Steve, Tango, Amy Bruni, Brian, the one that got kicked off and back on, and kicked off and back on, Donna, Dustin, Kristen, and Chris. International one. Many years later.
Yeah. But yeah, that was kind of a cool experience. He talked about life and death and some of the stuff that happened on, the locations they went to. But
Yeah, how he got into it, blah 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 blah. Super interesting stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm sure there'd be somebody else around.
Absolutely.
I've always wanted to get you something for um oh crap, what's his name? The paranormal sake guy.
I mean, Ryan Bruler.
Ryan Buell. Correct.
Buell.
Ryan Buell.
Any local or wherever you're at listening, any paranormal groups out there, ghost hunters,
Want to call in?
call in, email
Say hi,
us.
blah blah blah.
What is the email?
The email is bride.geek.podcast@gmail.com. Again, bride.geek.podcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, definitely write to us, even if not a ghost thing.
Yeah. We finally got a YouTube channel too, by the way.
Yeah, that's
It only
pretty cool.
took a week or so. I had to, give him a kidney in my firstborn. Actually, I just had to scan in my ID and wait like a schmuck for a while.
Yeah.
But eventually it happened, and when I was like, oh, I deactivated my YouTube account, I'm going to go blast it out to my 900 subscribers or whatever it is. So went to blast it out, and I have 0 subscribers right now because it takes like a week or something for them to update your account with all your old subscribers. So I posted it this morning for nobody. What are you going to do?
We'll get there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What else we got going on?
we'll definitely put the email up. It may be up.
It's definitely up.
Maybe I'll start like a Instagram page or something, or Facebook, or I don't know. I'll look into it.
Okay.
Get some followers.
Yeah, I have Instagram and all that stuff, and I'm going to be honest with you.
TikTok.
It's-
TikTok would be so cool because we could do it live. Could do stuff live too, I guess. You don't need so many followers. Or Facebook Live, or I don't know. We'll look
YouTube Live.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be honest with you. I still have a YouTube channel with 900-ish subscribers, and it is extremely difficult to keep up with social media if you don't have somebody doing it for you. Like big people that have, Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and all these different things, they have people that take care of that stuff for them.
Right.
Like it's super hard to keep track of. 900 subscribers just dealing with, and it wasn't crazy. I had some lives that had, 20, 30,000 people watch it, and like it wasn't a ton, but I don't know. I want to say I had 350,000 views, something like that. Maybe half of it. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's a lot for somebody who picks locks and collects pocket knives. And I mean, a lot of my subscribers I got from teaching how to sharpen knives on my live stream. So did that, and 0 subscribers right now. I mean, I deactivated it because I can't do a podcast and that. Got to choose one, and I'm going to be honest with you. Got to choose the wife because this is fun.
This is
fun.
It's a lot of fun.
I like hanging out with you and chit-chatting and watch TV together. Like, it brings us together. It's very nice.
Yeah. Today was kind of cool because it thunderstorm. It was real dark, and
Today was super weird.
Yeah. And then
tornado warnings and all kinds of crazy stuff. You're sitting in the living room with me here, and she's like, Jesus, it's like nighttime in here. It was dark. It was super dark.
Yeah. And then the sun came kind of out, and you hear the thunder a little bit, but then it stopped, and it's kind of dreary. And we have that smoke from the Canada forest fires.
I actually wrote that down on one of my lists. My lists.
Yeah.
Don't need a list this week because we're crack-a-lacking.
We are.
Off the cuff.
And our daughter, she's at the Tim McGraw concert.
Yeah, and the other daughter is watching the dogs, my sister's dogs, because
she decided to go
She
there.
went to the Tim McGraw concert too. They went separately, but they're trying to find each other.
Yeah.
So
So, but she just called me and said it was pouring down right there in Bergenstown, PA. So,
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah, it's really nice here because my sissy lives directly across the street. When we need a dog sitter, she's right there, and when I need one or she needs one, we're here. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Nice having family nearby. What else is going on? Other than everybody and their mother hacking because of big forest fires in Canada or whatever it is.
That's Canada. Canada this time. Said it's worse than it was than the year 2023.
It's good that you chose to do paranormal this time, because if it wasn't paranormal this time, we were going to talk about... I brought it up earlier. Do you even remember? You don't remember.
I don't.
Bricks and minifigs.
Bricks and minifigs.
Yeah. That's the name of Lego stores. They sell Lego sets, and there was the thing. I shouldn't even start it now because it's freaking ginormous. I mean, it is gigantic and it is everywhere. I mean, everybody's talking about it.
Well,
unless you want to do it.
It doesn't matter. Or if you want to do it from the next episode, or
yeah, we can make it a long one. We can do some.
We can make this a long one today.
You want to make it super long, or we could talk about the other stuff like your Depop addiction.
Well, not so much addiction anymore because I'm kind of mad they raised. It used to be free shipping, and now it's like you pay $2 for an item and you got to pay $5 to ship it. And I didn't get the thing I was supposed to get today because the mailman and such.
Yeah, that's not Depop's fault. That's the mail guy's fault. We have where we live, the house next door is vacant. So in the mailbox it says vacant, and he opened their mailbox apparently instead of ours. So when he went to put the package in, it said vacant. So he sent it back to sender. Oh, super hot. I was hot. Thought my head was going to explode whenever I came back in here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sad that I don't have my outfit that I wanted to try on. But
don't worry, I called the post office and filed an official complaint and all that stuff because they're like, we can't stop it once it's returned to sender. There's nothing we can do. And I'm like, there's definitely something you can do. It gets scanned 12 times before it goes back to wherever it came from. Just stop it. Turn it around. Holy crap. It shouldn't be that difficult. You can send things from, BFE to Los Angeles. No problem. You can stop one package and turn it around, put the brakes on because your guy is a clown.
Yeah, see, I don't usually order stuff online. He does it. And I was all against it because I don't like giving out information credit card wise, and then I found this because my daughter showed me it. Like, oh, cool, they have my sizes and cute clothes, used stuff, and I said, hey, it's thrift shopping online, which I love, thrift shopping, and I don't think I'll do it anymore as much.
And I checked out our bank statement, and there's like, Depop, 20 charges in a week.
I mean, it was really cheap, but now, like I said, they raised up the price.
It is what it is, You got to do your thing. Yeah. You like thrift shopping, and I am a weird knife collector. I was trying to hit her up this morning for one.
Oh, Lord.
It went poorly.
Yep.
It went poorly. I took it and I put it in my cart and I filled out everything and I put it on Sezzle and I held it up for her and I said, all you got to do is press that one button. Just press that one button. Just press that one button. And she's like, no. And I'm like, well, maybe I could just bump it up against your elbow and you pressed it, Do. And
nope, didn't work.
No, it didn't work.
Sorry about your luck.
Apparently elbows don't hit buy buttons.
It's your birthday and Christmas.
I knew it wasn't going to go. I got to be reasonable. But they're good investments, I swear. No, they're terrible investments. I mean, I can get more money than I paid for them now, but they're bad investments because you got to find like the right person to buy it.
Yeah.
I buy... like the very last one that I got, the Rex 121 one with the special black coating and zirconium oxycarbide coating. It was super nice, It was expensive. It was like $280. Sell it today, $600 all day long, $600 or so. But you need to find the guy who's willing to pay $600 for it. And I mean, they sell, but you gotta post it on eBay and wait 2 weeks for the perfect guy to decide that he wants your stuff, and then it would be difficult to turn all the knives that I have around, because there's so many. There's so many. The only one that I wouldn't sell is this one. It's the one that they bought me for Christmas last year. My wife and kids bought it for me. And there's a dog waking up from their nap, just crackling around over there. It's good that they're not whining yet.
Spoke to.
Yeah, well, may have. It would be like the Candyman.
Yeah.
And we talk about them too much, and poof, there they are.
It's Jade. She's crying because Jess is not here, and Madison's next across the street, and she's never really in the crate because she's spoiled, and
she is spoiled like rotten. The tuna fish doesn't like the crate, that's for sure. I mean, she's okay. She's not like bad in the crate.
No.
They're all crate trained pretty decently.
She just cries a lot.
She's a whiner. But I think that would be anything. I think if you put her behind a closed door, she would whine.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
What else we have? I actually wrote down the crazy Canada fire air is what I wrote down. Crazy Canada fire air. That was what I wrote down to remind me of that story, the wildfires. We did yesterday, a little excitement. I catch a call at work, like an hour before quitting time. And it's like, if my wife's calling me at work, most of the time it's because somebody's bleeding. The one time she called me at work, it was because our cat hurt herself really bad. It was actually the day we moved into this house here. Mm-hmm. That's a crazy story.
That is a crazy.
Here it is. This is time for this story. Let's do this story. So I get a call. First we buy this house. Fantastic. We buy it the very first day. It's like, well, we didn't move anything in yet, so there was nothing here. And it's like, it's still so cool to have our first house. We're sleeping there no matter what. So I don't even know if we had pillows or anything here.
Oh, we had pillows and blankets in the TV.
Yeah, we may have brought one load over, but we may have had TV, some pillows, stuff like that. We brought our dog and our cat. That was it. We came, slept on the floor. We slept in our bedroom. Kids slept in their bedroom, hanging out at the house that we just bought. I wake up the next day, go to work. It couldn't even have been an hour. I ring-a-ding-dingy, get a call, and Jessie's wigging out because V, we have a cat named Venti. We call her V. V, she's hurt so bad, you need to come home. She's hurt really, really bad. And she was freaking out and crying. So it's like, okay, head back to the house, come inside. And apparently the cat tried to jump up on the countertop. And when she did that, she missed the countertop.
Or coming down.
I guess I know it was going up. It was going up. She hit it and slid down the front. So
she was stuck
on the handle. She hit it, slid down the front, and one of the cabinet handles had like a point on it. They were decorative, points, and she hit it and came down on that and just gashed her stomach like wide open. She was stuck on the handle, and my son Raymond runs over and grabs her, but he can't get her off of it because it's like stuck into her. So he's just holding her against it still so she doesn't like hurt herself anymore. Within a few minutes, I'm back here. I'm able to go over and, okay, I'm going to take over for you. I grab her. He slides out. I'm able to pick her up off of the top of this handle, and she
takes off.
Oh, yeah, she takes off. So, okay, let's go grab her, check her out, go grab her. She's not crying or anything like that, but I just kind of lift up her because she's a chubbabub. She's a chubbabub cat. She's got some junk in the trunk. So I kind of lift it up so I can kind of see her belly a little bit, and it's like meat. You just see cat meat, and it's like, oh crap, what are we gonna do? So we take off. Our vet's not open, so we drive the whole way to Monroeville from here because that's where the emergency vet is, the 24-hour vet. We go there, we take her in. Long story short,
she ended up being okay, and
she was perfectly fine. The doctor said, it's a good thing that she's
a little chubby
because
it saved her life.
Yeah, she just sliced across her fat, and like her abdominal cavity was like completely intact still, but they were able to stitch her back together. I'm going to be honest with you. Whenever this is funny, whenever they shaved her and stitched her up, whenever I looked at it, it was really good. I mean, it was really good. And when the stitches came out, the scar was so fine that I'm like, Jesus, if I have a surgery, that's the doctor I want, because that scar is like nothing for what injury she had. But the guy was cool and saved her, and I mean, she wasn't like I guess she could have had a problem with like infection or something, but it wasn't like she was gonna bleed out or anything. She wasn't bleeding or nothing like that. It was completely dry. There was no blood at all. So just cut the belly fat, and then $1,000 later, she was fine.
Yep. And we removed all the handles.
I did.
She cannot get up on counters anymore. So
that same day, I removed every single cabinet handle. Yeah, that was an interesting story when we moved into the house. $1,000 vet bill the day we buy our house. Just like, could there be worse timing for something like that? What are you gonna do? Family is what family is, right?
Yep.
They're all good. They're pretty decent animals. I always joke about putting them out for somebody to pick up, but they're all chipped and they're not going nowhere.
Yep.
I definitely say I'm just going to open the door and just let them go. Just open the door and they can just go. Let's see what my wife's looking at. Prime is here with my phone charger.
Yep.
Actually, it's 4 phone chargers because when my phone charger went bad, it was like, this sucks. Like we're sharing one charger, me and Jessi, because you know how phone chargers are. They last 6 months if you take really good care of them. So I'll buy 4 at a time, and me and Jessi will use one. Ours will last a long time. But the kids, they're like, if they get a month, like you're like, wow, that's really good. They lasted a whole month. So they go through them, and it's like, we don't have any. We're out, completely out. I buy them like by the gross almost. Not really. I buy 4 at a time, but it's going to be nice to not have to share one with you.
Yep.
Because we both like to charge while we sleep, and it's impossible to charge both together while we're sleeping. What else do we have on this list? Because we did do other things. Oh, the other crazy thing, which is before we started this, got me thinking about it. We had the excitement yesterday.
Yeah, then you got talking about
the call at work. That's how we got on it. Got the call at work. Okay, the dog just went bananas because the guy actually came up to the house, so we had to pause it for a second. Now we're back again. This is the 3rd time I tried to start this story. Get the call at work. Very rare. Jessi doesn't call very often. It's normally when somebody's hurt or bleeding. Go.
So, yeah, my dad called me while I was at work, and he said, my car's broke. Well, he was in the hospital. He's okay. but his car broke down. His girlfriend was on the parkway here in Pittsburgh, and it was making a weird noise. So she put oil in it, got it up to off a exit safely, and got to a gas station. And he said, "I'm going to need you to pick me up." So I called Ray. I said, "Hey, this is the situation. My dad is getting released soon from the hospital, and we have to go pick him and his girlfriend up. So, Jessi, don't drive in town, downtown Pittsburgh, rarely ever. You won't get me to do it." But I did it, and I was proud of myself.
Yeah, you killed it yesterday. It was really good.
Yeah.
She likes to have, like, if she does driving like that, she likes to have me in the passenger seat, like, as co-pilot.
My second eyes, yeah.
Yeah, second set of eyes, so I can look in blind spots and look to the side and, like, make sure she's good, like, make sure she doesn't miss turns or anything like that.
And there was so much traffic. It was a Friday too, and there's stuff closed around Pittsburgh because they're redoing some bridges, and so everybody was taking different routes. But yeah, I was proud of myself. He did it less than 2
really
hours, and he got home safely. So did she, and we don't know what's wrong with my dad's car yet, but he had some stomach bug thing, gastritis, and he was in a lot of belly pain, and he's feeling a little bit better. But they did a scope just to make sure everything was okay, but he's fine. He's home, and then they have to follow up with his prostate. They found something, but we're hoping for the best out of that. And
yeah,
he's home resting.
Cross our fingers.
Home resting, and then we came back. What did we do after we got back here?
I was going to joke with you and say he was at the hospital for tummy ache.
My dad don't complain about pain,
no, he
really,
doesn't,
ever.
So.
He's had a stroke. He's had his heart valve.
I'm going to be honest with you. Every time that we've been called to go to the hospital is because
it's something serious.
He was messed up.
Yeah.
There was an issue that he really needed to be at the hospital, probably earlier than he did.
He did go a couple days after the pain was there, and they told him it's nothing. It'll go away.
You gotta love hospitals, man.
Yeah. But he doesn't want to be in the hospital if he doesn't have to. So, but he literally thought something was wrong. So.
Yeah, we got burned actually with Madison's rabies stuff because there's a couple local hospitals here. You know, there's one that I prefer, but there's always a but their wait time is usually too much. Then we have the other one that the wait time is usually really short, but I feel like it's like the, you know, McDonald's of hospitals. They're like the fast food of hospitals. It's like you don't get taken care of really good. So, you know, we went there really fast because I'm like, she needs rabies shots. It's going to be the same everywhere. You know, they're just going to give her, you know, the one rabies vaccine and then the three, you know, immunoglobulin or whatever it's called, the rabies antibodies. And we're going to be out of there, and we're just going to go back there and get all the shots, and it'll be nice and quick in and out. But then, whenever we were done, they said, no, you're not going to come here for the rest of the shots. You're going to have to go to our parent hospital in Pittsburgh. And I didn't like that idea. Yeah, so I called the other hospital here in Greensburg, and I said, hey, here's a situation I have. Rabies, kid. What do you think about picking up her vaccines here for us? And they agreed to do it, and said as long as we took in the paperwork and had everything with dates on it and stuff, that they would pick them up and take care of her. And they did, and she's all done. And it was actually super fast when we went there. So they just took her straight back, gave her a shot, and kicked us out. It was great. In and out.
Yep. All done.
All done. Now she's... I know that since she got those shots, now she's like, you know, I'm now immune from everything. So she's, I don't know if she's seeking out stray cats out there, but she's constantly calling, FaceTiming. I found this cat. Look at this cat. It's like, Madison, no more cats. Don't want strays. Don't bring them home, please. And then the other day we get a call. One's underneath our car. So I had to go chase it away. What else? Kids giving us a hard time about dog, Jingle Jingle. Oy vey. But the kids giving us a hard time about
My sugar skull collection.
my wife collects. I guess you'd know from the logo from this podcast. She likes sugar skulls, and she collects all things sugar skull. So shot glasses and wine bottles and cigar boxes and any stylized skull art, anything. She's got to have it.
Yep.
Gotta have it. So she has we have a little countertop almost in between our kitchen and living room where our breakfast nook is that it's just a shelf basically, and she just has all of her stuff there displayed. And at the end of that shelf, I took 6 inches of it for me, and I put all of my Spyderco knife boxes there because you need to preserve those in case you want to sell them as a collectible later. So you got to keep them, you can't throw them away. And we had that up there, and we got both of our things evicted. But
I ended up putting a couple up.
Yours made back. Yours made it back.
back.
My knife boxes are still sitting where my normal knife sharpening station is, so we'll eventually get there. What are you going to do? So, we didn't talk about any TV this time, so we'll just leave all that maybe for the next go around. I don't know. I think it's getting easier.
It is.
I like talking to you. It's a good time.
I like talking to you too.
This is I don't know. It's like a new project. We got excited about it. We got all this cool stuff. We have these ideas. We're going to talk about it, and it brings us together. We spend, to prepare for this, we need to do stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
We need to watch shows together. We need to go do this, that, or the other thing together so that we both experience it and we both have something to talk about on here. So I don't know. I really like it. I think it brought us closer together, and that's great.
Yeah. It's
We've been together. We've been together for 15 years, so it's easy for me to take for granted that you're always going to be there. And,
we do butt heads. It's who wouldn't?
I don't know. I like messing with you. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes she'll just look at me and just I know I need to be quiet. I know I need to be quiet. And it's when she looks at me not smiling like that. It's when she looks at me dead stare.
Yep.
What is that? What do kids call that this day? The RBF?
Resting. Yeah, face.
Yeah, resting. Faced.
There's a song.
There's funny.
A song.
There's a song?
There's a girl that sings it, I think.
Oh, my.
I'll have to look up the name. Ella something, but yeah. She talks about that's my RBF.
Well, how about that? I don't know any of that stuff. I'm a stupid metalhead.
It's country-ish pop.
I was a metalhead since I've been a teenager. Play guitar in a band forever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever. How did I know that was going to happen? Oh, my. God, we belong together. There's no doubt about it. We are a good team.
Yeah, we are.
I'm glad we're doing this. It was a great idea you came up with. So
thanks.
Kudos to you on that one. Thanks for agreeing to do it with me, because I know I can be a handful sometimes.
That's okay.
Thanks, babe.
We're all good.
Well, awesome. We'll wrap this guy up.
Yeah, we've been here a little longer than usual. And again, subscribe, email us, and we'll let you know when we have our phone thing. And
when we get an email from somebody, we'll just bring them on. We got nothing that can't be postponed.
And if you don't want to be on the air, then just
send in a story and we'll
do it for you.
For sure. So anyway, let's get on out of here. Get on out of here.
I hope you guys have a good day and enjoy listening, and we'll be back soon.
Hey, you guys have a great week. Bye-bye.
Bye.